If you feel a little bit stiff or sore in your body, then this session will be something for you, because we're going to do a stretching session. It's going to take 10 minutes and we are going to work with 45 seconds to keep the stretch and then 15 seconds to get ourselves into the next stretch. So my timer is just going to move on in the background. I will let you know when to go into the next stretch, and I will of course show you the next stretch. So we're going to stretch our full body, and we're just going to be doing it slowly, and you're just going to make sure that you're breathing in and out, and I will guide you all the way through. So this session could be used as a post-workout or in between workout days, or maybe you just feel sore or tight in your body from sitting all day, then this session could be for you as well. So you're just gonna get your exercise mat, and I would prefer to do this without shoes on, so we are ready for the first one. So don't notice my timer, I'm just gonna let that guide and lead me all the way through. So the first movement, we're gonna do the first stretch, we're just gonna hang out here. So you're gonna go into the same position as me, and you're gonna keep it here. And you're just gonna enjoy it. You're gonna shake a little bit with your head. You're gonna try to stay with your straight but not overextended knees. And you're just gonna let yourself get into that stretch. If it's too much to go all the way down, you can just put your hands on your shin, or maybe you wanna put it on hands on your thighs. So you're just gonna stay put here and breathing in and breathing out. Getting a good nice stretch in your hamstring, your lower back. We're gonna continue with your hamstring in just a few seconds. So inhaling and exhaling. We're gonna bend our legs, and we're gonna go down on knees, and we're gonna put our right leg in front of us and hands just on each side of the leg, flexion in your ankle joint, and we're gonna pull it back here, and we're gonna go in and keep that stretch here. So inhaling and exhaling, and use your breathing to get a bit more into the stretch. So by flexing your foot, you get a good nice stretch all the way in your calf muscle, your hamstring. You get also the nerve tissue along with the stretch, and you can always go further and further back with your glute towards the ground. And don't forget about the breathing, inhaling and exhaling. I'm just gonna guide you all the way through. You're just gonna be focused on feeling the stretch and your breathing. Inhaling and exhaling, loosening up, and you're gonna go with the opposite leg, heel down, and let that foot just relax and go in to the stretch. So keep your hands on each side and moving backwards, flexing in your ankle joint, and a little bit of a nice engagement in your core area. And you're gonna inhale, and you're gonna exhale and get a little bit deeper into the stretch. Relax your arms. Keep the stretching here, inhaling and exhaling. Stay put and just be focused on what you're feeling in your hamstring, your calf muscle. And every time you exhale, you get a bit further into the stretch. Loosening up, bring your leg back, and then we're gonna do a lower back stretch. You're gonna open a bit up between your feet, move your butt back into this child pose, and you're just gonna stay here. Thumbs are pointing up, and you're gonna bring it back so you can feel it around your armpit as well, your lower back. So a good nice stretch here, inhaling and exhaling. And do remember, as you exhale, you're just gonna move further into the stretch if possible. And of course, not further in than you can breathe in just a softly way. Arms are staying up here, feel it in your armpit area, get that upper body in, that lower body in. and coming back. You can either stay here and lift your chest up, or maybe you want to go with your hands underneath your shoulders and bring yourself up to a lower back in an extension stretch. Stay up here and ease off with your shoulders. So if this is too much and you feel like you're all cramping, then come back here and you're just gonna stay and lift your chest up. So this is a good way to just do the opposite of what we're doing all day if we have a sitting job. So either up here or leaving down on your forearms, relaxing in your lower back, in your glute area, inhaling and exhaling. And just keep it here a little bit longer. And we are gonna go all the way down. Grab your feet. If it's not possible, you can go here with your socks, or maybe you just wanna stay up here with the stretch. You're gonna push your hip down towards the exercise mat, loosening up in your elbows, nose are pointing down, and you're just gonna push that hip down, feel it in your quads, your thigh muscle. And you can always rest your chin or your forehead, so keep that position, inhaling and exhaling. Equal amount of pulling in your, just a soft, slightly pushing your heels towards your buttocks, open elbow joints. Inhale and exhale. Letting go and up for a sitting position. You're gonna straighten out your left leg and you're gonna put your right leg up on top, and we're gonna bring that leg up and get a nice glute stretch in your right glute and lifting ourselves up. So feel the stretch here, and you can always go further and closer to your that twisted leg in front of you, pulling it up and keep the position here. Chest is up and get a nice stretch in your glutes, shoulders down. Enjoy the stretch. And if too comfortable here, you can just loosening up a bit and you can go a little bit out of the stretch. And if you don't feel anything, you're just gonna move it closer. And we got an alternative to the opposite, pulling opposite leg on top and leaning back and lifting that leg up, and feel a nice good stretch in opposite leg. Moving closer or letting go a bit. Stay up here, shoulders are down. And in just a few seconds, we're gonna do one of my favorite stretch. I'm gonna lie down, feel it in your glute. Maybe a bit further into the stretch, or maybe a little bit out of the stretch. And keep your shoulders away, keep your chest up. Slight contraction in your core. And loosening up. Lie down, straight left leg, and bend your right leg. Opposite arm on the side here, pulling that leg over and up, and get a nice stretch in your chest, your back, and your glute area. And maybe you want to close your eyes and just let go of all the tension in your face. Working with the inhale and the exhale. And every time you exhale, maybe you can get a little bit further into that stretch and rotation. So just let go and relax. Good way of getting some muscle work without pushing yourself out of the comfort zone, or maybe you do if you're very stiff, and we're gonna go to the opposite. Right leg out, left leg over, and arms up, and up, opposite arm up, so you get that nice stretch in your arm, your chest, rotating and inhaling and exhaling. If possible, the shoulders coming down towards the ground, and just letting go of your entire body. The ground has you, and this is our final stretch for today. If you have a timeline, letting go, inhale and exhale. Relaxing, let go in your face, your full body, and bring that arm back and into center, knees coming up and up for a sitting position. Get into a position here, and you're just gonna try to stay up nice and tall. You're gonna move your arms forward, reaching up, inhale, and bring arms back, exhale, again, reaching up, let go and exhale, 2 more, bring it up, and 1 more, and back with your arms and bring it down. So do remember, movement leads to action, so keep moving. Thank you for joining me, and please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done it, and go and have a look at my channel. All different kind of workouts for you to do on rest days and in working days. You just go and have a look, all for free to you to use. So until I see you next time, keep smiling, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay strong. Take good care. Bye.